What is happening, all you garage gurus? Here's Quayzar here. Welcome back to another episode of my garage. I have spent the last 3 days in the rain. Oh my gosh. Finally, I think today is not going to rain. Well, 3 days that I've spent in the rain, I got this bad boy together. So everything is put together. I've got all the fluids in it, got the fuel in it. Now is for the moment of truth. Now, the one thing I haven't done, let's give this a go. Oh, she purrs like a kitten. All right, she doesn't have much gas in it, so we need to get it over to the gas station real quick. All right. Man. I was hoping for this day. Finally. Okay, hang on. There we go. Get you across the street. Whoa. All right, as you can tell, my C10 is gone. I threw her in the garage. I was trying to get some better frame rates going, and that was my first attempt, was to get rid of the C10. That did help me out a little bit. So my frame rate's still like at 23, 24. So it did help me out a little bit over here. But that's all it's done. It's just a little bit. Now they have suggested, Lars has suggested, maybe it was the lighting in the garage. I have shut the lights off before, and oh man, I don't think I'm close enough. Nope. Come on. There we go. So even with the lights off, I think I gained maybe 1 or 2 frames per second. So that's really not enough to help me out. The satellite that it was down by the castle, I did sell that. So I went ahead and sold that, and I've got the BART. Can you see it from here? I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. The baby poop brown BART is over there. I have it over there. No particular reason. I wanted to go over there and pick up some stuff. I think what I want to do is take the engine out of that. I want to take the engine out of it because I think it's a decent engine, and I think I want it. So what am I going to do with this car? I have no idea. So we are going to take it over here to the auto parts store, just to kind of leave it over here. So I can figure out my frame rate problems. And I think my frame rate problems is just my frame rate problems. I don't know what else I can do with it. Okay. Let's see what I got here. I hope this guy doesn't mind not park the car here. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to leave it right here for right now. There we go. Alright. Beautiful car, though. Beautiful car. Love it. Love the car. This one, I want the engine out of it. I do want the engine out of it, and I'm going to sell the car. So that, we'll take this back over to the garage. Be one less car around here. Not really caring if I tear the car up, but I want the engine. I don't know what I want the engine for, but I do want it. All right. Shut you off. Set the brake. Now I can use this sucker for something else. I've got plenty of BARTs out in my out at my house. My house has a ton of BARTs. I just don't know what to do with them because I collect them. I just started collecting a whole lot of them. And I think you guys, if you've seen some of my past videos, you fully understand that I just collect stuff just to collect it sometimes. I think that's the wire. I can't really tell. Where is it in that header? Go. We are going to remove that hose. That hose. That wire. What else? Oh, exhaust system. Definitely could use the exhaust system. I think I may build another BART. Okay, so that's done. That's done. I think the exhaust system is out. Where's my ground at? Over here. My ground is not attached. Underneath there. There it is. Okay, so now I might be able to take it out. No? Oh, fuel line. Okay. Okay, fuel line's out. Should be able to, everything should be out. Oh, this is the starter line. My starter. There we go. Now, it's still not wanting to come out. Okay, so hoses. Okay, got the hose out. Fuel line out. Lower hose. Is the lower hose on the floor? Probably. Nope. Okay. Wires. I could just take the whole battery section out here. That way I know I've taken it out. Yep, battery is done. Wires. Man, I mean, I think I've got everything disconnected. Starter. Disconnect the starter completely. Okay, let's get in here. Got another one in there. There we go. Take the starter out. Now the engine should come out. Let's go ahead and flip this battery around. All right. Why aren't you coming out? Oh, there we go. I guess that would be a good reason why you didn't want to come out. Let's go ahead and put you on the rack over here. It will be a motor for another project, that's for sure. Let's go tighten. There we go. All right, this goes over here. And you will see here in a second, I'm going to sell this thing off. She's in decent shape, but it's going to sell it off. What's the mileage on it? 350,000 kilometers. Holy cow. All right, sell. Okay, she's sold. I was able to keep... Oh, yeah, I had a gallon of coolant in the back of this thing. Toss that. All right, so I have an exhaust system for the BART. What am I going to do with this? Could just build another BART. All right, exhaust system is there. For the 55, what I've done, look at this engine. Yeah, I built this blower and all. I don't have the transmission or anything on it. You know, I could probably use the parts over there. It's a very, very good idea. Probably work on this a little bit today. But I think what I'm going to do real quick. What do I want to do? What I want to do is see if I have a magenta. Well, let's go out to the junkyard. Let's see if we've got like another Jason we want to build. Let's go out there real quick. Let's see what we have. All right. Okay, so I have another cornet. You are, oh, the lime green one, yeah. Love that. We do have another BART here. It's this yellow color. We have Jason here, which is a different green. This is like a olive green-ish color. We do have a couple more up here. I tried to push that one up here, but it would not go. Lime green, no. Red, no. Then we have this BART, which is in pretty sad shape. It's kind of that burnt orangish red color. Man, this thing's in really bad shape. Well, this is a complete teardown, definitely. So we'll go from here. Take a quick look in a junkyard, see if there's anything worthwhile in there. Told you, I'm addicted. I just buy junk. I just kind of leave it everywhere. So let's see what we have in here real quick. All right, let's see what we have in here. Now that everything's kind of settled down. It does take a little bit for it to settle down. I have the lads. You know, I've got a ton of lads that I could be building. I haven't built a lad. Not on this series, anyway. Got ourselves Jesse. Another truck. Another rat. You know what? I have... What color is this? Station wagon. Yeah, nothing. All right. This is what I'm going to do. I've got the engine out of the BART. Let's go out to the house and see what we have out at the house. Maybe I'll build one of those. Maybe I'll come back out here and grab one of those. So let's go out to the house. Oh, we've got this baby blue bad boy. Well, we just did a blue one. We just did a blue one. See what I mean? I've got these things everywhere. This thing I've been building on forever. I haven't gotten back in here. I love the color of this thing. The interior is going to be white. Look at this. I've got it just about done together. I'd have to take some parts in, like the suspension. I need to redo some of this stuff because now I can have the ability to paint it. I would love to be able to. We do have this magenta one. That might look pretty cool. A couple lime green ones, light blue. This is black. This is a black one right here. So yeah, you can tell I've got myself an issue. And not only do I have these out here, I think I've got a garage full of them somewhere. I really do. I'd hate to take one of these and put it in the garage. This has got a 6-cylinder in it. But yeah, this is a magenta color. So I love this, the color of this car. So I think I'm going to probably take this one and put it, I think I want to put it in the garage. So how can I tow to garage? $100. All right. Whoa, a lot of crap left behind. All right, finally taking one and getting it built. So let's go to the garage. See where this bad boy's at. Ah, she's in bad shape. All right, it's got the Kragers on it. This is got to be, let's close this up. This is going to be a white interior on this too. Black hood. I think this is going to be one of my favorites right here. Let me push you over here. All right. So I've got enough cornets hanging around. Got one out there, a lime green one. I've got the blue one. This is going to get pushed in here. It's a little dirty. That's okay. All right. I was hoping I could find another one of these. So I like the color. There we go. Hey, I think I've got it pretty much set up. Okay. Let's go ahead and where's my jack? Don't know if my jack is going to fit underneath here. Next project. Okay, that's up about as far as I'm going to get it. Let's see if I can. Okay, that's good. That's good. Haha. I think I've pretty much nailed where this car needs to go. Oh my goodness, this is going to be... That's what I thought. Go ahead. We bounced it around just a little too much. Okay, so put this sweep back here. This one up here. All right. Another project car on the rack. Alrighty. So yeah, she's a little off-centered. So we're going to have to push her over some. May have to use the jack to help it out. Yeah. I have to jack this side up and... Anyway. Alright. I'll have to get that positioned a little bit better. For right now, let's do something else. Let's go ahead and take a look at our 55. We haven't done much with the 55 outside of the engine here. So let's go ahead. Did I get the tire fixed on it? You know what? Let me get the tire fixed on this. Because watch what happens. Okay. All my tires are aired up with the exception of my front. It will not, for the life of it, not air up. I can't figure it out. Where is... There it is. Oh. So, wait a minute. Maybe it will air out. Oh, I guess it will. Okay, well, last couple of days, it was not going to air up. I know, you're looking at me going, yeah, Hurst is lying through his teeth. But Seriously, it would not air up. So I thought I would have to replace the tire. All right, so that's good to go. Let's go ahead and shut that. This scoop is a little large for what it needs to be. Now I could take plasma cutter to this thing and make it a little bit bigger. But I think I'm going to leave it as is for right now. All right, let's put you in the air. We need to put a drivetrain underneath of it. So we need, we are going to need transmission. We need a transmission here. Six speed. Well, with the blower like that, we'll go ahead and throw a 6-speed in. 6-speed. Let me find myself a starter. Starter. Drive shaft. So suspension, I think it's under. Drive shaft. Okay. Hopefully this will hook right up. There we go. Okay, can I bolt anything from down here? Probably not. Okay, got one bolt. Okay, 2 bolts. All right. I need to address... Oh, I don't have a rear end. I don't have a pumpkin in there. All right, let's throw a pumpkin in it. We'll go with a 5.0. Let's throw a pumpkin in it. Put the drive shaft on. Now the transmission needs the support. I don't have the transmission support down here, so let me figure that out. Drive shaft, carrier hub, carrier hub. Maybe it's under... I know I'm looking underneath the cornet. This is under the BART. Maybe it's under body? Torsion support, transmission support. Right off the bat, this is what we need. Okay, so I think torsion support. Does it need to get welded? Oh, I've already got the torsion support. Okay, so that's in there. Let's go to transmission support. There we go. Done, and we missed bolting the transmission back here. Something moving? Is this thing moving on me? It doesn't look like it. Okay, so that's bolted in, that's bolted in. Everything's good. Alright, I wonder if the exhaust would fit underneath. That's a, I tell you, BART exhaust. Let's do something real quick. Let's see if this exhaust system will fit. I don't think it will. I think this is way too, long. Where does it come out at? Oh, wait a minute. It could definitely work. Could definitely work. We'll go ahead and keep it on here. dumps out right there at the rear bumper, but hey. Keep the engine quiet. Okay, starter. I should try to put the starter in there before I put this stuff in there. There we go. All right. I think we're doing pretty well with this. Actually, what I want to do is get the interior done on this. Eventually. Let's see here. The seats on this. We go with the Bart. No, we want to go with the Chevy two-door. There we go. We want to go with interior. So we got a dash. So I've got panels, roll cage, rear seat, window interior, rear door panel, engine cover, dashboard, cluster 2, dashboard 2. We're going to go with panel 2, rear seat 2, driver's seat 2, door panel 2. Okay, look at the color. Haha, man, it's a beautiful color. We're going to put you in the back here. Oh, nope, your front seat. Okay, let's get these moved out of the way. We're going to push this back so I can get in the inside. Shut you. Okay, let's push you back a little bit. There we go. Now with that, I should be able to... This must be the rear seat. Yep. Aha! Nice. Okay. So Lars, this is a beautiful interior. Absolutely beautiful interior. Let's go ahead and bolt you in. I probably should have done this before. I probably should put the back seat in before I put the front seat in. Let me get in there. There we go. Okay, front seat, back seat done. I have door panels. Yeah, I probably should have done all this. Okay, so how are the door panels? Hoping they're just kind of stuck in there. These are the front doors. Okay, are you bolted in? Aha. Screwdrivers. Okay. So let's grab this one. There we go. Grab my screwdriver. Oh, jeez. Wrong one. There we go. There we go. Is that... Oh, there's another one. Okay. Now, I don't know if the back ones have the same thing. Nice. Okay. Let's take a quick look here. Probably does. I gotta figure out where, though. This is going to be tough. Okay, let me do this. Let me take this front seat out. I knew that was going to be a problem. Just knew it. I haven't put a dash in here yet either, so I'm going to have to take... Let's take the front seat out. Let's put it over here. Okay, where are you attached? Right there. There we go. I think that's the only one. Nice. Oh my gosh, the interior looks really cool. All right, so much for that. Let's get a dash. The problem with the dashes that I come across, dashboard 2, dashboard cluster, is they're gray. Now the dashboard cluster will go fit right on there. So what I'm thinking, they don't paint well. It doesn't paint well. So let's go ahead and put you in there. How are you bolted in? Wrench, 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 wrench. So what I'm thinking is I may end up going to find the paint shop, the paint booth, and then paint the whole thing. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Take this out. You know, now that I've got the material manager, I keep forgetting about that. That the material manager is a great tool because this won't paint. I'm telling you now, I've tried to paint it. It just doesn't paint. So it's part of it does, part of it doesn't. So we're going to take this bad boy over here. I can paint it red. It'd be a bright red. I think I could do that.
You know Steve, the pawn shop guy?
Yep.
If you want an advice from me, stay away from this guy. He's way too shady to my liking.
Yep, he is a bit shady, isn't he? Okay, so we're going to use that color and let's apply. Oh, crap. It's not going to work. So material manager is not going to work for that. Let's see if I can make it just black. I'm losing money. Add paint support. May not work. Let's try that. Nope. Edit properties. Nope. Use empty material? Ah. That kind of works. Okay, so use last color. Let's try. Oh, there we go. All right, use empty material. So that kind of works. That works for me. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. So let's go ahead and take this back over here. Now that we know that that can work. All right. Oh, look at that. There we go. Not for the faint at heart. Man, that's a beauty. Alrighty. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to leave you for that right now. We've gotten, we have taken care of the 55, and we have done a few things. We got the Coronet done. The Coronet is now over at the shop, at the parts dealership. So we are good to go. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And I will see you all very, very soon. This is Hurst Quayzar saying goodnight, everyone. And I am out.